We are experiencing an epidemic level of substance abuse in the United States. It is a humanitarian crisis that is deeply affecting my generation. While the current approaches and strategies are admirable, they are simply not stemming the tide. The numbers are frightening. With the US representing less than 5% of the world's population, we consume 73% of the illegal drugs, 90% of the opiates, and a staggering 99% of the world's supply of oxycodone. As a society, we are losing this battle, and we don't have to go far to look for its victims. Within our own social and family circles, we see them, often as embarrassments, hiding in the shadows of our lives. Research has shown that only 1% of substance abusers go to rehab. The other 99% either recover on their own through professional counseling or through groups like the 12-Step program. It is that market that our app wishes to address. Now, the good news is we have evidence-based strategies that work. What does research tell us? We know that recovery is a process with multiple paths, and that self-management is a critical start and end point. We know that developing a support network greatly increases your chance at a successful recovery. We know that identifying and managing the warnings and emotions are critical to developing coping strategies. And lastly, we know that this is a chronic disease with lifelong implications. Our app design embraces an ideology of personal transformation through the development of coping skills and social supports. Also, I want you to think 3 words: motivation, feedback loops, and rewards. Identifying a person's motivational incentives is a proven key component in sustaining recovery. Without understanding the individual's specific motivations, relapse is inevitable. Research has demonstrated that appropriately timed feedback loops assist the brain in changing behavior. My generation belongs to a digital culture that has wired our brains for this instant feedback. Our social platform and connectedness demand it. Within that digital framework lies a great opportunity to assist individuals in making personal change. University's version of Shark Tank, I put together a team of talented fellow students that includes programmers, game designers, graphic artists, and sound engineers. Our initial designs call for an iPhone, Android, and desktop versions of our app. There are 2 gateways, one for the member, that is the gamified version, and the other for outside supporters. The supporter login gives access to resources to assist the person in recovery. Aside from the server costs, which will scale with downloads and revenue, our anticipated revenue and costs for the first full year should be in the $150,000 range, with app-related revenue accounting for $90,000 of that amount. Sadly, our market, the 14 to 24-year-old substance abuser, is huge, with close to 25 million young people using illicit drugs in the last month. It is that largely invisible market our app is designed to help.